Hey, my Liptons. I wanted to come in here and give my quick review of the Avengers Doomsday trailer. So I did see the Captain America one, and I didn't even want to talk about it because I was just like, I think I already discussed how I'm annoyed with freaking Chris Evans coming back to the Avengers franchise. I'm already annoyed with Robert Downey Jr. playing freaking Doomsday. So I already discussed my views on that on my channel, which, by the way, I did create a superhero talk playlist. So if y'all guys want to see any of my previous reactions, unpopular opinions, as you can see on my homepage, y'all already know on this channel, I'm a Magneto fanatic, okay? So I got into some things. So this is on my homepage. But if y'all guys want to watch anything superhero talk related, is all the way at the bottom. Just go to my channel. As you can see, I discuss a bunch of things, superhero talk, because you already know I'm like a casual fan of the superhero stuff. So if y'all want to see any of my previous reactions or reviews on that, y'all can go to my playlist right here. And I did discuss 2 weeks ago about Chris Evans coming back as Steve Rogers in Avengers Doomsday. So I already discussed my issues with Robert Downey Jr. coming back, but playing fucking Doomsday. Personally, for me, y'all already know. Go watch my video to see what I say. And I was already annoyed about Chris Evans coming back. Whatever. But I will say this. When I saw this trailer, that even though personally for me, I feel like it's way too early. It's way too early for them to be dropping teasers and trailers and things like that. Like, this movie's not coming out to the fucking end of the year. Like, this is coming out to like December 16th, 2026. Like, this is not even near. I can understand if this was like in the summertime or something like that. But no, this shit is coming out in the next winter. Like, y'all should have waited. But either way, for me, I believe that Disney and them, Marvel Studios, they're leaking out their own shit. I don't care what anybody says. How does a huge studio like Marvel Studios, how does a huge company like Disney, like the Avengers franchise, get leaked out? Like, I don't care. This shit, because I don't remember there being leaks like that during Infinity War. And maybe I might be bugging. Maybe there was some leaks, but I don't remember there being leaks like that during Infinity War and Endgame and that sort of thing. So like, the fact that there's so many leaks that are happening right now, just personally for me, it goes back to what happened with Sony and the whole Spider-Man, what's it called again? Spider-Man, with when Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were in the movie. That one where all those leaks were happening, where I specifically talked about it too on my channel, saying that Sony is the one that is leaking all this shit out to build momentum. Even though personally, I'm like, Spider-Man is a huge enough brand for people are gonna go to the theaters to watch it anyway. So why are y'all leaking your own shit? So it completely annoyed me when I already saw that Tobey Maguire was coming back in that Super Spider-Man movie, because it's like I wanted it to be a surprise, and like, Sony ruined everything. And honestly, the same thing is happening right now with Marvel Studios and Disney, because I feel like they see that the people are not really here for them. I heard that the Thunderbolts, it kind of came and gone. The Fantastic Four kind of came and gone. Captain America, I still don't know to this day why they called it Brave New Day. They should have left it as New World Order, but whatever. That definitely came and gone. Nobody gives a fuck about that. So now they're like, you know what? Let's just bring back the heavy hitters. And don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say and act as if I'm not happy. I'm not happy to see Ian McClane, Patrick Stewart. Of course, look, I'm happy to see my faves, but it's just like, I like when my faves come back without desperation. The fact that y'all guys are, Disney and Marvel Studios, all them, it feels like desperation for me, and it's like, it don't hit the same when it's desperation. But like I said before, I like to see my people. So when I did see this trailer, when I saw Patrick Stewart, when I saw Ian McClane, when I saw freaking James, whatever, the guy that's playing Cyclops, I was here for it. I'm not gonna lie. When I watched the trailer, it was a very short trailer. I was here for it. I was just like, oh my god, like you talking about memory, you talk about nostalgia, you talk about like just like the OGs, and honestly, listen, I hope they also bring back because I don't know if this is gonna be Ian McClane's last time playing this character as Magneto, and like you're so old, and it's like it makes me sad too because I'm like, oh my god, like I feel like I grew up with y'all, so it's like see Magneto with the gray, like just long gray hair, and he's always had that white hair, but like still like that long white hair, just sitting down playing chess with Professor X. I was just like, oh my god. So, but listen, I do hope that they also bring back Michael Fassbender and James McCoy. McVoy. I really do hope that they bring them back because it's like, this is one of those rare moments where I liked the older versions of a character and the younger versions of a character. Like, I feel like for some reason the Magneto character and the Professor X characters, I liked both the acting from the older actors and the younger actors. So listen, I also hope that they also bring back Michael Fassbender and James McVoy to the MCU, to the Avengers universe. Like, I'll be here for it. I will be here for it. Everybody else can go, honestly, truly. I mean, yeah, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, but listen, if anything, I want my Magneto. Yeah, I already know Magneto is my guy. I am a Magneto fanatic, so I was just here for it. I do know that the people are also happy that Cyclops is finally getting his shine. I know that people have been upset with the previous X-Men movies on how they kind of sideline the Cyclops character. So yeah, I am happy to see that he, like, listen, y'all already know with Wolverine, I feel like Wolverine is completely overrated. The way that people just go up and go crazy over that like bro, like, there are people with powers. Like, come on, like, Magneto ripped the shit out of, like, come on, y'all. There are better characters than Wolverine. Either way. But yeah, like, I thought that the trailer looked really cool. I'm excited. Listen, the only way I can eat crow when it comes to Robert Downey Jr. playing Doomsday is, like, he has to be completely unrecognizable. Like, and I mean that, like, by his voice, like, the build, everything. Like, I don't even want to recognize freaking Iron Man, Tony Stark playing Doomsday. Like, I really truly don't. Like, I do not want to see this man playing drag. So the only way, like, I can, like, accept it is when I go to the theaters and I watch this movie and the voice of Tony Stark is completely non-recognizable. That's the only way I can get my life. But as of right now, I'm going to be hating until December 16th of 2026. Like, I'm going to be hating because, like, y'all really, really should have casted somebody else to play. And I already talked about this. Okay? I went into detail. Like, they really play, the Russo brothers, like, what the casting directors, whoever, Kevin Feige, y'all really played. Also, I didn't watch the trailer, but I did see people talking about this. Because I believe the first teaser came out with Thor, and people were saying how, like, we don't talk about enough how Taika Waititi tried to ruin the Thor character, and the Russo brothers are the ones that keep reviving him. Bro, when I say, and this is why y'all guys need to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If y'all go to my playlist, I talked about it here. I talked about so many times how Taika Waititi is full of shit. Look at it. 2 years ago, I talked about this, about Chris Evans and the whole situation with Thor. I talked about it when Chris Evans was talking about how, right here, from 2 years ago too. I discussed it. I got into some things. I talked about how Chris Evans was very dissatisfied with the way that Taika Waititi was handling the Thor character. And Taika Waititi tried to bring his stupid ass over here trying to say, oh, well, In the comics, he was Thor was also goofy. So I don't know why y'all trying to act all like whatever. And it's like, listen, I'm glad that the Russo brothers are reviving Thor again. I'm glad that Chris Evans is vouching for a new director to go forward with the Thor movies. I'm happy. Get Taika Waititi's ass out of here. We don't need no fucking satire when it comes to our superheroes. Okay, they're saving the world. Why the hell they're talking to their hammer? Either way, that's all that I have. That is all that I have. Like I said before, I'm happy to see Magneto. I'm happy to see Professor X. Like honestly, I would say like the X-Men are really like those are my people. Like I really when it comes to like the Marvel comics and things like that, the X-Men are my people. Like I just love them down. So, and it's also there because I also feel like their stories are very relatable too. Like it goes like I feel like a lot of the X-Men stories, it kind of bleeds into like real life about like even when talking about like injustice, civil rights. And that's why I'm such a fan of X-Men 97. Literally, I was watching like freaking scenes from X-Men 97, especially episode 9 of X-Men 97. Y'all already know that's my favorite episode, which by the way, I also did do a review about that episode on my channel as well, where I have the Magneto. This is from a year ago. Where I said Magneto stood on business, okay? Episode 9. So, yeah, I already know. The X-Men, I love them. Either way, you guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get up to 2,000 subscribers, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.